I said I was going to do live videos next week, but I have to talk about this. So, wait a couple minutes to see who wants to jump on. Either way, I'm still going to get this off my chest and say what I have to say. What a world we live in, right? All right. So I'm going to start now. The topic I'm about to discuss is the difference between being limitless and being limited. Many people are like, I know the difference between being limited and limitless, but can you apply this concept to reality, like your everyday life? What are things around you or connected to you that are limited, and what is connected around you that is limitless? I mean, for example, the information that we can access on this phone, almost limitless. Why is it limitless? Because it goes beyond our space-time. It could talk about things from our past. It could give people the ability to talk about things they see in the future. They can emit different frequencies right through this artificial intelligence. This technology, this phone that I'm holding in my hand, is literally limitless. You as a soul, limitless, you know? But I want to actually break this down to a science, to a philosophy. So we as third dimensional beings are ascending. We're going beyond this third dimension, which we often do all the time. But third dimension is actually just the expression of having you understand that you're in a dimension. The titles or the names don't really have to apply. We are interdimensional, multi-dimensional beings that actually reside in all 12 dimensions as we speak. You just have to understand what these dimensions are and how these dimensions represent you. For example, to be in the 10th, 11th, or 12th dimension, you are now tapping into a one frequency. A one frequency that actually represents the frequency of Godhead, of self-divinity, self-awareness, self-empowerment, self-control, self-will. Free will is a touchy subject. Self-will. Y'all don't even understand how these numbers resonate. We live in a dimension of the three. Well, it isn't just three, it's 0, 3. Third dimension. We're always coming out of a circle, out of a womb, out of someone else's design. Once you enter your Godhead, you won't be operating out of another being's design. You will be operating out of your own design. That's why this number 13 is so taboo, because it's literally the one frequency, God frequency, the one head connected to the third dimension. We will bring in the 13th dimension on this plane. Everyone's like, what is this 13th dimension about? What is the science of this 13th dimension? The simple science of the 13th dimension is this. We will bring our Godhead into this physical plane. Third dimension. What does that mean, to bring your Godhead into the third dimension, to this physical plane? Simple. You will be limitless. There will be nothing that can restrict you or block you or stop you from having, achieving, obtaining your heart's desire. Literally your heart's desire. You know, but you have to understand how we will elevate to these steps, how we'll get to this 13th stage. We have to go through the different chakras. You got to go through the different stages. I can sit there and explain them. Try to do it quickly in a nutshell. We as humans, light beings, we have these 7 chakra systems. I think that's how it counts. Your root, your sacral chakra, I'll break it down like this. Your root, your liver, your stomach. So your sexual organs, your liver, your stomach, your heart, your throat, your third eye, your crown. Let's break it down to a simple science. How do they attack this being, this human? Okay, root. How do they attack your sexual organs? They feed sex. They put sex everywhere. Sex, Pornhub, pornography, or anything you could think of to activate your little root chakra and get it, pulsing. It's all about stimulating. Everything's vibration. So we got to stimulate your different chakras. Because once you stimulate your chakras, you stimulate all the beings that are connected in this chakra system. Because people don't even understand that. Chakra system is a collective. Your chakra system is a collective of many other beings that are associated with you. Dark and light. Both in this chakra system to learn from you. But how do they attack your root chakra, sex? How do they attack your liver chakra or your second dimension? These are dimensions. How do they attack the first dimension? They attack the first dimension through death. They sit here and they attack the first 4 dimensions through death. But they attack your root chakra through sex, thinking that love is the only sex is like the only way you could obtain love, or a level of physical acceptance of oneself. Touch me, hold me, fuck me, you know, all that concept. That's root. Y'all love that. People love that. Humans love that. Second is the liver. How do they attack the liver? The drugs. But this is actually a very interesting concept, because these dimensions actually connect to elements. The first dimension is the dimension of the four elements. You know them. The dimension of the four elements would be your embodiment of the air. We're breathing in this element. The trees, it's giving us off this oxygen, this air. The water that's in the trees, it's literally the infusion of our universe in this first dimension. They attack that by attacking us. We are rooted on this first dimension, walking around on this first dimension. Attack the beings walking on it. You can attack it. You can attack it in itself. That's just the first dimension. That's just how they attack the root. Cut the trees down, fuck the water over, mess up the skies, chemtrails. That's just how they attack. Just attack the root. And then eventually we will be transmuters to fix the root and every other chakra system that comes after that. Essentially, the second way they attack the next concept would be your liver. Man, let's think about this. This is so simple if you really just think about this on a simplistic level. Everything that operates in the second dimension are plants and animals. We are no longer in tune with the animal kingdom or the plant kingdom. We don't know which plants heal us. We're learning, and we don't even understand that animals, no matter if they come from pig, which is a very empathic being. Please understand that. The only reason why we, eons ago, said don't engulf swine is because the pig is the most empathic being on this planet. Meaning that you're going to literally engulf so many fucking emotions, bruh, eating that shit. You're going to embody so many, and it fills you. So it's like eating yourself. That's why we say don't eat pigs, because it's like literally eating yourself. But we'll leave that alone. But the animals in the second dimension used to offer themselves to you. Lay themselves down to you. The lion to the crow, to the eagle, to the snake, literally would bow themselves down and let you cut their necks, cut their heads off to feed you, because it's transmutation. How are they supposed to get into a higher stage or evolution or become Godhead if it don't come through you? Are you not the masters of this universe? But yet you don't master shit. You can't even master free will. You can't even master time. Anyway, so second dimension is just the dimension of animals, plants. How do they attack the second dimension and the dimension within us? Pollute and clone the fuck out of everything. Pollute the animals, pollute the plants. And then now we can't even heal ourselves, because remember, the liver is where we process a lot of our things, the kidneys. We can't even heal that with the plants. And then we're killing ourselves with cancers with the animals. Now wait, what are our drugs made out of? Pharmaceuticals, herbs, right? Plants. So we're supposed to be healing ourselves, but they're giving us backwards ass medicine, which is attacking the fourth dimension. I mean, attacking the second dimension, and thus damaging the earth again. But we're not even talking about the earth yet. I'm talking about you, how they are attacking you specifically with the drugs, the TV, with the sexual stuff. We're not done. Stomach. How they attack the third dimension. How they attack you as a third dimensional construct. They make your ass depressed. They make you obese. They make your ass so fat you can't even move. How the fuck you gonna elevate if you can't get off the couch? How are you supposed to be an ascended master if you can't ascend your ass off the chair? Whether it's obesity or depression. How many people you know that, oh, I'm sad, I don't want to get out the house today. Today's not for me. Okay. Well, then you keep staying attacked and still being a low being that doesn't want to go into these next stages of evolution. And the reality is this. You sitting your ass there in a depression in that third dimension ain't the third dimension. The next dimension that goes after the third dimension, because let's think of this as a science. First dimension is a circle. Second dimension is two circles with a line connecting them. Third dimension is three circles. One circle here, another circle here. A triangle. Oh shit, okay, it's starting to make sense. So I created my triangle, which is a sacred geometry. I created my triangle, putting me as a sphere in the middle of the first two down there. Y'all ain't hearing me. Y'all ain't even following me. So when you understand the acknowledgement that you are already elevated above the first two dimensions, that's just how that works. Third dimension. This is when you can now take control of your thought and your action, of your elements and the things connected to it. This is how you become the Godhead. This is how you rule or have dominion over your environment. Third dimension. This is why third dimension is so key. This is why your sixth dimension is two triangles. One triangle pointing up, another triangle pointing down. But anyway, this is what I came here to talk about. I'm not sitting here breaking down all these dimensions. I need y'all to understand it's simple science. Fourth dimension. Oh, we're all ascending into the fourth dimension. The ascension of the fourth dimension is the ascension essentially into the death of yourself. Death of everything. Death of your memories, death of your ego, death of your life experiences. All that shit gotta go. You have to literally let it all go because you aren't one singularity. You aren't just Nicole Love or Dennis Michelle or Quentin Reeves. You are not this singularity. You have experienced everyone's shit because you are a heart. And in your heart, it is empathic. And in your empathic heart, you feel all. How the fuck are we going to be a unified collective if we can't feel each other? And then hold up. Okay, so if we feel each other, do you think you want to feel everybody right now? I don't want to feel nobody right now. I have to. But I don't want to feel y'all right now. Y'all confused. Y'all upset. Y'all depressed. Y'all waiting on aliens to come out the sky. Y'all waking up. I'm Lucifer. I'm Lilith. I'm Michael. I'm Gabriel. Y'all sitting here putting identities to who you are. You're putting aliases behind this egotistic behavior. Y'all have to acknowledge the simplicity is that we are all in the same goddamn movie theater. Facts. No more. Okay, so this is how we as 7 billion people, and it ain't really 7 billion people. A lot of them are replicants or clones. But let's just acknowledge, okay, out of the 7 billion people that are here on this planet, we all agreed to step into what we call a movie theater. 12 movies, 12 constellations, 12 months, 12 movies. We as a collective said, you know what? We want to see all these goddamn movies. We did it. We watched all of them. But how do you master a movie? How do you master a concept? Each movie is a different emotion. One movie is jealousy. One movie is justice. One movie is anger. One movie is love. Oh shit. When we stepped into that love movie, ain't nobody leave. We all got the Love Jones and literally have not moved out of that movie theater. So if you're on this stream, if you're connected to someone, if you're on group chats, all y'all in the same movie theater. Y'all all in the same one collective consciousness. I am a love being that will no longer operate out of any other frequencies other than love. Meaning that if I am jealous of someone, in a love frequency, it means that I'm going to do better for myself. I'm not going to look at that person and say, they have this, they have that, I want this, I want that. No, I'm going to use that person as motivation. He has what I can have because we are one. I'm not jealous of what he has. That's the term you want to use. I'm expressing to you that I'm using everything as a means of motivation to self. Whether it's the devil saying, shh, don't do that. Fuck it. Why are you saying shh? I'm going to use that as motivation to fucking go harder now. Because clearly you're trying to stop me. Stop. Wait. It's not time yet. You're not ready. I am born ready. I came here with everything. Everything. Don't fuck with me like that. Don't play me like that. Don't try to trick me and try to make me seem like I'm less than what I am. Because I am fucking great and so are you. Facts. There is nothing or no one or no thing out there that can tell me different than what I already know and feel. That I am capable of obtaining it all because I am love. And once you step into love, 5th dimension, which essentially gets you to the 7th dimension, when you step into ownership that I can control my emotions, I can control my elements, and not let my elements control me. I can control my compass and not be governed north, south, east, west. I can be centered and literally be everywhere. These are the things you will learn. 4th dimension, the 4th dimension is them attacking the heart within you. This is why y'all can't get past here. All your emotions, all your pain, all your empathy, all your stories, all your past lives, it's all here. Y'all all waking up like, oh, I remember doing that. And I remember being here and traveling this spaceship and being on this planet. These are all fucking stories of the heart. And we're all in the same movie theater. So your experience is no different than mine. Facts. I'm not trying to say you're not. Now, wait. Hold on. This is also a pyramid of love, a love pyramid. And at the end of the day, everyone can't fit on the top. Some beings will get there quicker than others. Some beings are more evolved reflections, but they're still you. But don't negate the fact that some people worked harder than you. Some people were in the trenches before you did. Some people learn their magic, Emily. And once you learn your magic, your Godhead, your divinity, there is nothing or no one that can stop you. Because now you have God on your side. You have Source Prime Creator on your side. Not on the devil's side, not on the angel side, not on your mama's side. You literally have Prime Source Creator in you, working in you, working through you, speaking through you. So I'm about to go. The last situation I wanted to talk about real quick was the whole concept of these devil horns. OMG. Y'all so lost when it comes to this concept. Understand that the English language is a combination of tones, magic sequences that give you the sounds that you hear like English, symbols like zeros and ones and triangles, and all these things are incorporated in your English language, and numbers. These numbers connect to dimensions. When they go like this, okay? When they go like this, they're literally throwing up the third frequency, 3, governing the third dimension, and then a circle. I just told you that every dimension prior to the 10th dimension has a 0 in front of it, meaning it comes out of that. So if they're saying that they're coming out of a singularity, okay, yeah, they all agree on one concept. World domination, global consciousness, whatever the fuck their circle is. They believe it. They agreed on it. And then they throw up the frequency of 3. And then they put it as 1. Ooh, some secret slick shit how they just do these little symbols and shit. Y'all even understand what these symbols represent. This represents the dimension of the 5th dimension. And then when you turn it upside down, this your Baphomet or your goat head, this is you saying that you're going to channel or take in energy. This is when you're going to sit here and dish out your energy. This is a point. This is a point right here. Meaning like a sword. Like a phallus. I mean, you're going to inject your Godhead, your consciousness into anything you choose. This is why witches choose this symbol. And then Satanists choose this symbol because they just want all the information. Feed me. Literally put it through my portal. Right here. Put it through my portal. Come inside of me. This is the concept of that. But anyway, the concept of this. This represents the concept of servitude. But it's not just service. It's the 2 frequency. Frequency of truce, frequency of love, of 2 energies matching 1 consciousness. This isn't bad. It could be bad if the 1 is off as fuck. If the first Godhead is a jealous God, is an envious God. Praise me, feed me, come through me. I am the source. I am the light. You cannot ever get to ascension without me. Christ consciousness. This is the concept of this. But when we take this and make it a 1 of love, of we are one. We are all a governing consciousness of Godhead, of prime creation. We all experience the same shit. We all go through the same problems. That's it. You're in your 1. And then when you take a reflection of it, you're acting in the thought of prime creator, of prime creation. Well, of course we got the fucking devil horns. Of course we're going to show you a symbol that represents the reflection of God. But that's it. They're just showing you that they're reflecting their Godhead. That's it. It's a mirror. It's a twin. On that note, I gotta go shopping. Holla at me.